Hello, Natty.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes, let's murder him.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
Right.
Agabus
When I
Filbert,
rescued that kid.
Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading
You're
there.
gonna
And as
chill
my
and
mother
have
will
some
never
food
go
and drink,
near the
and I do the
Hogshead,
work.
she is less likely to learn of my activities
Oh, you're also
than
hiding from
if
you.
I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where can I find him?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy,
And
is
she'll know
often
where
in
he is.
Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Right. And what am I hoping to learn from them?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr.
How
Bickle had
intimidating
against
should I be?
Harlow, or they may have
Lucia?
evidence of their own.
I can
We
do it.
simply need to know whatever they know.
Speaking of more,
Very well.
my Slytherin
I'll speak
mindset
with
will
them,
get it
see
done.
what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have
So we
spoken
can
with
use
them.
it as well, right? She's a Gryffindor.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Yes, of course. Alright, time to talk to those three. Let's go. And we're entering Hogsmeade. You're a fancy dressed fellow.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Maybe it's right here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me.
Oh, so you were just a
But I
witness.
feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Are you just going to tell anybody that asks it? You were wise not to speak
You
out.
may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
That guy did get murdered for
Unfortunately, I
it.
suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry.
Right, and
As
why
a
is this
surprise for
matter?
her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold.
And he took it.
One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot.
And they took
Before
your
I
book.
knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating.
Oh,
I
God.
watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I
It's
was
like a
shaken to
sob
my
story.
core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow
PTSD.
retaliating again.
Books.
Do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Alright, that's him done.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Alright, let's move on.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Let's go. This is called the Running Man.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Oh, this is Gladrags right here. Wait, is he in the back of the shop? I'll have a teacup if you don't mind. Yep, he's in the back. Alright. Out of the way. He's in the back here.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
You've got Quirrell-like tendencies.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
Got a
It's
Quirrell in
about
your
Theophilus
voice.
Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Maybe.
sir,
We'll
I'd
come back
like
to that
to
later.
help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
Mr.
I know
Hill.
Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the
Oh, the guy in the
trouble
shop.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I
Harley.
hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What did
What
the
was
note
in
say?
the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't
Engaged?
told Mr. Hill
Oh,
yet,
what the
but
hell
I dare say
engaged?
he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask
Right.
you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
Oh, so he has a
I've been
girl.
able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping. but
He's
I
been
can't
cooking the
keep it up
books.
for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
About the note.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on
Take it
Rosie's
for you.
special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's
Rosie
how
Hill.
Mr. Hill would know it was real.
How are you hiding the extortion?
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Cooking them
Well,
books.
as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money.
Well, you're a
Of course,
fool.
none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve
I could
my
respect it, though.
circumstances and to be
But you should
worthy
just
of
tell the guy.
Rosie.
It still seems like a fair man. Can you tell
I
him?
met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me.
He's gonna certainly not be
Why
happy
don't
with you
you just
cooking them
tell
books.
him?
You might as well just
He's
tell
a
him.
lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for talking
Thank
with
you
me.
for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
And that
I
will
would
be
love
crucial.
nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
I will keep it and blackmail you myself.
Hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
What am I
We're
doing?
on the right
Oh my
track.
god, I'm tricking.
I have to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Alright, let's go. Right. Hogsmeade. She's upstairs?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Upstairs, apparently.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Isco, your husband. What's wrong with him?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor
Yes.
Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
Ooh,
What
help
do
me.
you mean?
And we
Why?
will find him.
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow
Right.
approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one
Oh,
night.
you're just going to
and
tell
found
everyone,
my
are you?
husband gone.
I
and
just
a note
asked,
affixed
you don't
to
even
my
know
door
me.
with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly.
All
But
polite
the
like.
help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why would Harlow take your husband and not you?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
He's the
Isco's
curse
job
worker.
is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Right, right. Have you given Harlow any information about
Have you
Gringotts?
helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
I
thinking
also know
about
that
that in
he's
his
extremely
little
clever.
cell
That
where they're
said,
beating him and
I was
using
hoping he
Crucio
would
on
have
him.
escaped by now.
As long as she
It
has her
makes me
integrity.
concerned as to why he hasn't.
Yes. Does the note confirm
Are you
kidnapping?
sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden.
It was clearly a
It may sound
message.
silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Right, this is what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Well, you're giving this to me for a reason. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've
Yes.
spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
At the Hog's Head, let's go. There you are, Natty. You said you'd
It's
be
not
in the
like
Hog's
Natty
Head.
to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Alright, I
Perhaps
guess
I'll find her there.
she's not here. We're going to Hog's Head then. Alright, the Hog's
Natty
Head.
must be around here somewhere.
Hey, bro, you seen Natty? No? I'll have a drink. Revelio. What's this? Her wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Will it? Oh, it will. Alright, so there was a little bit of a scuffle here. They took her. They came up this way. They went through the Hog's Head. You guys could have just...
students get what's coming to them.
Alright, so these guys are clearly bad news.
Revelio!
Right.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Alright, Ash, find a hound out. Let's find her. I've got to rescue Netsie.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio!
Okay. So, pull that. And pull that.
Hidden door.
Hidden door.
Revelio!
Ooh, find Agabus Philibert's book of poems, find the love letter. Okay. We'll be on the lookout for them then. In we go.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Wow, in the celery. Ooh.
Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I gotta say, they got a good operation going on here. Or they're using her as bait for me.
Coming here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Haha, no one saw anything. You didn't see nothing?
Revelio.
Screw it, let's just go for a big fight.
Revelio.
You guys not coming to help? Hey there. Oh, who's that? Hello there. Oh, no thank you.
Quickly.
Get hit. And now your turn. Right, quite easy.
Revelio.
I think I spent too long doing stealth when I could. You are dear to me as Augury, whose voice foretells of the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a corpse could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Dulcibella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Right, I'm doing good deeds. Just because you're a Slytherin don't mean you can't help people. Right, collection chest.
Rebellion.
We're also looking for some other stuff as well. In here maybe? Nope. Let's see. Nothing that way. What about this? Maybe it's in this chest. Bapples. Oh, just an identified item. Some money. Huh? Right, what's this? Okay, you're not moving, are you? Wait, can I Wingardium Leviosa it? Ah, I can. Alright, that's easier.
Revelio.
Alright, that letter's in here then, right? That letter I need to find. Is it? Can I climb up? No. Right, that was just getting me that box. Alright. Nothing in here. Moving on. I think the letter will be up here, right?
Revelio.
Because that box was there, and then... Oh wait, no, is that right at the entrance? Oh wait, here it is. My darling Otto. I've read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those who we love. Especially my dear father, I do not want that you're wanting to wait until you are such a my love. Sure that such a situation was I got tired of that. Please allow me to say that these past months have been able to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the most pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge. Indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I think I'll just keep it then.
Revelio.
Alright, I think we've fulfilled the 2 optional objectives. And we can move on. Except there was what's down this way? Oh, that is that what led this way, Cecily? Alright, we're moving on.
Revelio.
Those are great. Nothing over that way. Alright. Moving on.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Hello, Natty. Oh, they're all... That was very echoey. Alright, so everybody's here that was taken. Well, only Mr. Abe was taken.
Revelio.
What was that? That was like something just got revealed. Ah, a lock. The guy's probably telling me to open this lock anyway. And hello, Hamora. Open sesame. Open sesame. Isco Rabes.
Revelio.
Vault. Okay. Did you want your one, perhaps?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You look
She spoke with
dapper
my
as all
wife.
hell.
How is she? Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks
no
are cursed.
problem.
And there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Right.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Here you go.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. I'm going to stand right next to it. Nothing happened. Excuse me, I was trying to go. Right.
Revelio.
What a pleasant place. Right, he's freaking Natty. And out comes Natty. Wait, there's nobody else.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure.
All
And
right.
thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Okay.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
And he's gone. Alright,
Be
Natty, let's get out of
prepared
here.
for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh wait, so they're gonna be more out here. I mean, I did just defeat him. I don't think we need to worry about that no more. Unless they're gonna suddenly pop up. But I don't think they will. Unless they're gonna be right outside. But whatever. We're all good. Find a way out. We know the way out. We just came from there. And
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yes. You said it. Back to Hogsmeade. Oh. She just happens to be outside. Okay. Hello, Officer Singer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
That is my name.
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Right, talk.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
That was
Should
quick.
have known it was you two.
Very
Is
quick.
Mr. Rabe alright?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders.
This should be
In
your job.
addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I have all the evidence.
I will look into all of that. As for the two
Why do I
of you,
feel like she's been
I
blackmailed as well?
appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
The authorities haven't been much
With all
help.
due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
I hate
There's
authority.
more to taking down an organization like
Unless
the
I have the
Ashwinders
authority.
than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Useless woman.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before
I'm
do.
not a useless man.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall
But
speak
do
soon.
something about this, okay? Right, quest complete. A basis for blackmail, okay? And they've all gone their separate ways. She's gone that way. She's gone that way. And I guess I'll head this way. Mail.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Yes, of course. Good for you. Don't I have that thing for that guy? Hey, I found your thingamajig. You want it back?
Mr. Filbert?
Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
You're welcome. I'm glad. No
I'm
point
glad
saying
to
you're
have
rather
been of help.
careless.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back.
They literally raided his
Thank you,
home.
my
What was
young
he supposed to
friend.
do? How was he careless?
Thank you.
Hello. Die.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far, We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Okay. Hey. Get in my... Ah! Dodge, dodge! Where the hell did you come from?
Revelio.
Yeah, no!